Hey guys, welcome back to Starbound. We're starting right after we just left off in the last episode, and a penguin with a cowboy hat seems to really like me and has been following me ever since. I had to teleport to the Ark, which is ahead of here, because I had to actually close the game because I had to do something. So as I'm walking through this outpost, this place called the Outpost, a lot of these areas like this normally would be closed off. You wouldn't be able to access them. But because I have a playthrough on here that's basically completed, a lot of stuff has been automatically unlocked. Let's just get this bookmark while we're here, so I can teleport there instead like this. This shouldn't even be here at all. I thought this was closed off. Anyway, the mechs are down here, but first we gotta talk to XstarBright to basically start the actual main quest. These guys shouldn't be here. These guys right here are part of the main quest, but they shouldn't even be here. Which, yeah, okay, let's start this. Hello, dear. Is that a matter manipulator you're carrying? Excellent. So you're a protector. I'm sorry to say, perhaps the last after the terrible destruction of Earth. It's sadly inevitable that we should meet now. My name is XstarBright, retired Grand Protector. I left some years ago, an impossible decision, but my research could not be neglected. I discovered things long forgotten that weigh heavily on the present. Long ago, there was a force known as the Cultivator. It maintained balance in the universe. Under its influence, harmony reigned. So it was for aeons. But this tranquility proved finite. A being arose, one of hate and destruction. It was the Ruin. The Ruin could not abide life in any form, and reaped destruction across the universe. It fought to blot out all life, and would have succeeded, but for the sacrifice of the Cultivator. The Cultivator rose against the Ruin, and succeeded in sealing it away. But in doing so, the Cultivator exhausted its power completely. Before its last energies dissipated, the Cultivator gifted 6 chosen races with precious artifacts. These 6 artifacts, when united, form the key that opens the gate to the Ruin, which she was just standing in front of. The defenses are crumbling. We must unite the artifacts, reach the Ruin, and truly destroy it. This is a lot to take in, dear, and a huge request to make of you, but I would like your help. The artifacts are scattered across the stars. I can't find them alone. We must find them and eradicate the Ruin before other planets go the way of Earth. That's a little cinematic, and as you can see here, it's basically saying, you found all the relics except for 2, and then there's these guys over here. I don't know, it's a bit annoying that these guys are here, because if I have enough pixels, I can buy augments like this right away. But because they're so expensive, I'm not going to even bother anyways. I'll pick up his quest. That's fine, but like he's not even supposed to be here yet. Okay. Thank you for joining me, dear. With your help, I know we can triumph. And I got a reward bag, which is usually a matter manipulator. That's usually what she gives you. First things first, you need to get it working order, and this starts the very first mission, where you actually have to go to a decently dangerous outpost and defeat this creature, and we get a fuel canister or KhorCS crystal, basically to power our ship. So that basically allows us to go anywhere now, because right now we're restricted to just the planet that we spawn on, which I think is this over here, isn't it? Oh no, this is a completely different system, right? Okay, talk to him. Then he gives us the quest to go to this KhorCS facility. But before we do that, we're going to jump down here. This is the new place where we can do mechs. Now, like I said, I'm pretty sure... Okay, maybe I can't yet. I think I might... Yeah, okay, duh. Yeah, I need a ship. So once I do the KhorCS mining facility, I think that'll open us up to the mechs in this game. So let's just well, let's sell some stuff. Actually, I said I was gonna sell this crappy pistol. Ooh, and while we're here, we can actually make some. Let's see, carrot bread. Let's make as much as we can, just so it unlocks a bunch of new recipes. We can always come back here if we want some food. Cocoa Pop. Chocolate's pretty good because it lasts a long time. Tomato juice is also good. That gives us bonus health, something we're going to need on this mission. And now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set up a few crafting stations on my ship. Let's build a campfire because we need that for the adventurer's table. Let's get a bunch of timber. So we're gonna try to get some armor from the materials we got. We got 34 iron. We won't be able to craft anything advanced for right now until we get to the a desert, because then after we do the mission we can go to the desert here in the system. I think there's always a desert in the system. I might be wrong, but that's where we're gonna get tungsten and glass. We want primitive furnace first, obviously. I'm going to be waiting a while for the settlement building, so I don't really care about that right now. I'm going to build this because hunting spears are pretty good. They did nerf them, though. They're a lot slower, but they're still pretty powerful. And it just requires wood and cobblestone, which I don't think we have too much of. Let's see, copper. We could also get some tech. The guy at the outpost, I think the first thing you asked for is iron bars? Or was it silver? Not sure. He asked for some bars and stuff, so... Yeah, there's going to be 8 right there. He asked for some bars, too. I'm making tech, and I'm missing a few materials. Can you give me 10 just iron bars? It's like, okay. Okay, let's see if we can build anything. I think we might need... Yeah, we might need leather. Oh, that requires cotton wool. Huh. Okay. So, we just need woven fabric, and can we... Okay, so we will be able to get a chest piece if we can... Okay, let's just see if I got enough here. Rope. That'll allow us to build the spinning wheel, which will allow us to build string and woven fabric. I'm not sure how much we can make, though. How much? 114, that might be enough. Let's make some wooden platforms just so we can prop it up here instead, because we already ran out of room in here. So okay, let's do 10 of these and then 1 string. So we don't have too much iron, unfortunately, but it will allow us to build the chest piece, which is the most important because it gives us the most defense. And obviously the boost in damage helps too. Okay, we do have enough for 1 more. So which gives us the most armor? This one. So the sprout circlet. If we had 1 more iron bar, we could, and 2 more woven fabric, we could get the sprout's anklets. That's tempting. Actually, yeah, that is actually tempting enough to where I'm going to actually do that. Yeah, it doesn't... Yeah, okay, let's put this stuff in here. So I'm actually going to go down to the surface and do a little mining. I just need enough iron for 1 bar, so then we have the full set, because we already got a decently upgraded weapon. I think it's already as good as the iron broadsword anyways. But yeah, there's almost no point in crafting weapons, because normally you can always find better weapons, especially considering like the first iron sword. I think the only reason you'd really craft weapons is because they have a static bonus, like it's always swirling slash, I mean, for one of the weapons. It's always like an upper cut for some of the hammers and stuff like that. Whereas if you're picking up a weapon from a crate, it's always going to be like randomized in their stats. So I guess consistency is one reason that you choose to build a weapon over just finding one. We could also get a little bit more iron and build a shield, but these enemies that we're going to be fighting, they almost one-hit the shield, and it also means you have to use something that's less damage, so like these throwing darts or a short sword or something, which is a little unfortunate, which I'm not going to do because it just does so little damage. It's not really worth ignoring one hit for that. Yeah, you get away from me, buddy. Okay, yep, beam up. Just in time. Oh yeah, sorry if my voice is a little bit... I noticed in the last episode, my voice kind of wavered around. It's because I was switching positions. Like right now, basically my face is in front of the mic. That's like above my shoulder. And then right here, this is when it's when I'm right in front of it. This sounds better, but this is more comfortable. So hopefully that isn't too distracting. Wait, what do I need? Right, fiber. Just two of these cloths, and it should be fine. I mean, I simply can't understate how long it takes for these to upload. The last episode, I was looking at it after it was produced. It was 600 megabytes, which is insane. For 20 minutes, just a simple 20-minute episode, it's 600 megabytes. I think I've calculated it in my head. With our internet connection, which is currently out, which is why I'm playing this right now, it's about a minute per megabyte, roughly. So if it's 600 megabytes, it's going to take 600 minutes. Or roughly about 8 hours to upload, or maybe 9 or 10, depending on, because it wavers. But it's around 250 kilobits per second, I think, is on average, which ain't great. It's not great at all, but I don't know. So I'm probably going to try to keep these under 15 minutes, honestly, just because of that. Okay, 29. That'll make a few more. So basically right now I'm just preparing, just making some medicine stuff, some armor, stuff like that, just so we're prepared for the battle. So it is going to be pretty difficult. Yeah, I'm just going to make every single one of these. So we're going to have a nice stockpile of these, and then the rest for salves. So I suppose that's a good end to this episode. Just crafting and stuff, and when we come back in the next episode, I'll be at the facility. So yeah, thanks for watching.